Hi. It's weird because I'm trying to record this, and if I look at the camera, it looks like I'm like staring up in the corner for some weird reason. But anyway, good morning. It's Saturday morning, and everybody is pretty much asleep here. So I have a few minutes to talk about some stuff. I have had this past week is the end of school. It's graduations. So I've been to a lot of ceremonies for my niece and my stepkids with small kids with me. It's been really stressful to get through the ceremonies because little children don't care about being quiet, and they don't understand sitting down and watching things for hours, and all they want to see is their person they know, their sibling or their niece or their aunt, or not aunt, the aunt, my niece. So anyway, it's just been really frustrating, and I'm like, but once I get there and I see the awesome accomplishments and awards and the things that they're doing, and I get so emotional and overwhelmed, and everybody's getting so big, and I don't even I can't even with it, you know what I mean? And it's like all my kids are having some huge milestone this year, and my niece has finished her dual language program, which means basically she can speak Spanish. She started in kindergarten all the way through 5th grade, so it's been like a very big, huge dedication thing. It was great. And then I've got one going to high school, middle school. Channing is starting kindergarten, and Scarlett's even starting some potty training. So, I mean, she could be moving up to the toddler, 2-3-year-old classes in church. Like, everybody in church is moving up to, the next thing. And I'm just crying. And I didn't even know they were doing the ceremony that morning. It was taking me by surprise. And I thought I had all summer to wait for Channing to, kind of move up out of preschool. And then they did that. And I just was like, crying. It's so sad. And I can't really believe it. That they really grow fast. Like, when they're babies and you're waking up through the night and you just want that to be over, it feels like that's just going to last forever. But then right after that, it's like something happens and it just starts going super fast, and then it's gone. And then when the next one comes, you forget about how, the other bigger ones are growing, and then it happens and you don't realize it. And it's just crazy, and I'm rambling on. But I've tried, actually, while I had a few minutes and everyone's sleeping, to write down some ideas and be a little more organized and coherent. Is that the right word for that? I don't know. So this rambling is not part of the plan. But anyway, I really love this song that they were playing at 2 of the ceremonies. And it just gets you so pumped up, and you're like, yeah, they have so much potential. That Champion song, you can be the greatest, you can be the best. And it's on Disney Channel. It's like Dream Big, Princess. And you just get all this, ooh, they can do anything with their life kind of feeling, and it's amazing, and you get overwhelmed with it. And I started thinking about it during one of the ceremonies, and I was like, you know what? They are already so great to me just by existing. Like, as soon as they were born into this world, they started making changes in people's lives, and they became my life, my world. I don't do anything, or I am not anything separate from the impact that they made on my life. When someone's born, I just feel like everybody, all of your children, when they're born, they make changes. The world changes constantly because of the people that are born into it. And so they're just so great, just being humans that God's made in my life and in other people's lives. My children have impacted countless people's lives that I'll never even know about. And it's so amazing, and it's so wonderful, and it's so overwhelming. And let me see what else I said in here. I just want to make sure that I'm sticking to the plan. Yeah, so it's just basically, my next thought was, even if they don't make it into the Hall of Fame or history book, which would be fine with me because I hardly know anybody in the Hall of Fame. And I have a hard time remembering history, facts, and people. So I'm going to remember these kids regardless of whether they make it into anything. To me, what is important is that they're close to God. I want them to be so close to God that they are just, He is in everything that they do, and they know that He is real. I want Him to be real to them, because when there's going to be times in their life that they're going to need Him, and I'm not going to be able to do what He can do for them. He can move the world. Prayer moves the world. Faith in His plan and the things that He gives, integrity, steadfast, honesty, perseverance, the things that He teaches, the things that I'm trying to teach through Him as we speak, and that He can communicate to my kids. I can't do it. Only He can. And that's like, that is the pinnacle, like that they can just be close to Him and grow with Him and go everywhere they go. I want Him to go with them, and I want them to go where He has for them, whatever that path is. The fulfillment of their purpose when God made them is what I want for them. And the weird, scary thing that some parents might stop agreeing with me at is that might mean a lot of things that people want for their kids. Maybe I don't. If that's not their plan, I might not want it for my kids. That might be them doing something dangerous. It might mean that they're doing something different than what I plan for them to do. It might mean they don't go to college. Let that sink in for a second. I think we all pretty much agree that. I think I've skipped some stuff, honestly. I don't know if I'm good at this going by paper. It might mean that they struggle. We can't save our kids from all the struggles that they're going to have, and we probably shouldn't try to. Because I know that my life is what it is, and I am who I am because I've been through some struggles, and I wouldn't take them back. Maybe at the time I'm going to still struggle, and it's better that I don't know what it is, and it's good that I can't have to go back and redo it, because I wouldn't want to redo the struggles, and I wouldn't want to know what's coming up, because I would be trying to avoid it. But in my heart, I know that without it, I wouldn't be who I am. I wouldn't be able to relate to the people I can relate to. I would be very judgmental, because I would think that I had the secret to everything. I never struggle. So it might mean that I actually want my kids to struggle some, and to do things that most people think your kids need to do or don't need to do. So it's kind of scary to think that stuff, but really, when I think about all their potential in the like by the world standards, I get excited, and I'm like, yeah, they could be a doctor, they could be a lawyer, all those things in the song, they could be a politician. But then I'm like, but they could be God to somebody. They could reach out and serve people and show His love, and that makes you feel a whole other level of happiness for them. So that is what I've been thinking about lately as they're growing up and getting bigger, and I really hope that I can show them how to be close to God so they can fulfill their purpose in life. And of course, I'm going to make sure they do their homework, and that they try extracurricular activities and find out what they're interested in, stay active, and do all those things, because they could be a doctor or a lawyer, get a doctorate in something, but maybe they could be a mom, or they could be a soldier. They could do all kinds of things, and whatever it is, as long as they're happy with God and close to Him and showing His love to people, then that's all I want for their lives. And that makes me excited. So I hope some other people are excited for their kids. I know everybody has someone that's graduating or has done something big or had accomplishments. So I'm really excited for you guys, because I know it feels really great. And so I hope you're enjoying that, and that you enjoy the summer, because that's what's coming up next. And having your kids home. Lots of super fun times. Okay, bye guys.